Ah, hoy hoy, ladies and gentlemen, how the devil are you? I hope you're very well! I'm feeling better than I was yesterday. I am happy to announce. Nightdweller VD, thank you so much for being here before the stream even began. I had a nap, because I've done 2 shows today. Hello, good evening, Nilk. Yeah, I've done 2 shows today, and after the second show, got back and I was like, you know what, I need to eat and I need to nap. So I had a nap, but the nap turned out longer than I expected. But we're here, But I am definitely feeling better. Rob's good to see you. Echo, what up, dude? Pingu, is that your number 3 Twitch streamer of 2024? Who, me? Thank you very much for watching me enough to get me up to number 3, dude. Appreciate it. Seraphim on a 65 stream watch streak. Holy shit, that's amazing. 4 more to go until you get the magic number. Dogs, hello, hello. Amma, excellent dino dance. How's my flu? You just pulled a back muscle. So, hold on, let me try that again. You just pulled a back muscle, coughing. Nailed it. I'm okay. It's sort of moved into my chest, which is very annoying. Which means that I'm less confident that when I'm singing songs, I'm less confident that the right notes are going to come out, which is obviously less than ideal. But yeah, we are soldiering on, doing the thing, and yeah, I'll get better. I will take it as easy as I can. Obviously, talking now, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's just having a chat. It's not like I have to project and sing in front of a church full of people. By the way, the theatre that I'm currently working at is a... what's the word? I was going to say transformed. That's not the right word. Converted. That is the right word. There you go. So yeah, the theatre that I'm working on at is a converted church. Dogs, thank you. 2 shows already today, yep, and then another 2 tomorrow morning. Well, 1 in the morning, 1 in the early afternoon, and then I'll be live again tomorrow. But tomorrow, Pinku and anyone else that has joined us through the Hitman playthrough, tomorrow will be Thursday. The final Phrases Francie Thursday of 2024. So we're going to be having a little potter around Hitman. It's been a while. I still really want to fucking 100% that game. Like, genuinely 100% it. Oh my fucking god! Holy shit, Super Submariner. How long did it take you to fucking type that one out?
RetroVution. 87 months holding us together. Ahoy hoy from Panto Land. Or is it not? Oh yes, it is.
Oh, so fucking close. Super Submariner, Tier 3, 87 months. 87 is a damn good year. Be back in a few months. Thank you very much. My actual real-life father, Super Submariner. We call him Arthur, because he's got half a brain left. Way! Thank you so much, Dad. I appreciate that. Tier 3, 87 months. The first message since the incident. But thank you very much for being here. We're going to be playing God of War today. I was just having a little chat about what I am doing up in Great Yarmouth at the moment. Pepper, you're in with a chance to win. For a second, I thought you were going to stop it immediately. Well, stop the stream or stop playing Hitman. Second message. It was over on the Gents. Oh, well, it's the first message here on this channel. The Gents is a subsidiary of the RetroVution, obviously. So it has been in the RetroVution conglomerate. Conglomerate? You know what I mean. So yeah. But dudes, I'm here. We're gonna play some lovely games. Well, one singular game, and it's going to work. I have faith. If nothing else, because I haven't changed anything since yesterday when it worked perfectly. Now, that's no guarantee, as for some fucking reason, God of War has decided to... Like, there's ghosts in the machine, I swear. Progress is good. Oh my god, I need to cough. So here's the thing. Yes, I don't sound quite as nasally today, because schnoz is clearer. Honestly, I haven't had to spritz my nose anywhere near as much with the old nasal spray. So that's good. But it's moved down into my chest, which means I've got a bit of a worse cough. And I think, to be fair, it's probably because of all the nose schmutzing. That's not right. It might be. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional. I don't know. But, like, for my money, if I sniff up a load of chemicals to try and help with the nose issue, obviously, if I'm sniffing, some of that's going to go into my lungs. It's probably not going to help my lungs. Also, I mean, there's lots of gunk going around in my body right now anyway, so there's just gunk central. I'm a gunky boy. I got a gunky jumper. A gunker, if you will. Shipmates! Here you go, Dad. And anyone else that is interested in this this journey that I'm going on, here is another cup of coffee. The first bit of caffeine that I've had today. I've done 2 shows today on no caffeine. Not because I wanted to, but because there was a little bit of a scheduling fuck up, and we had an hour to turn around the entire show. So we did one show, then we had an hour turnaround, and then we instantly went into the next one. So, yeah. Didn't even get a chance to go out and get any caffeine, but here we go, down the hatch. Code blows! Thank you for the 15 stream watch shriek. I haven't worshipped the machine god vigorously as I should. Praise be the machine spirits. Hello, Strider. Good to see you. So yes, dudes, let me just talk about what's going to be happening over the next week or so. I'm gonna get my like show schedule up as well, just so that I can like fully explain for anyone who is interested. Hopefully some of you be mildly interested in when I can stream. Right, when are we today? We are the 18th. We are less than is it exactly a week? Exactly a week until Christmas, I think. 2 show day today, and I'm streaming this evening. Hello, that's me. I'm streaming. Tomorrow, 2 shows early on, and I'll be streaming in the evening. Now, Friday, there will be no stream. Saturday, I will be over on the gents, but, well, that's if they stream. I will be late again. So I've got 2 shows on Saturday, but they're quite late shows, which is annoying. Sunday, I will be doing a late stream on this channel, probably. Now, it is a 5... Oh, no. Ah, bums! No, I thought it was earlier than that. It's not. Crap. So there won't be a Sunday stream. There'll be a gents Saturday stream. There won't be a Sunday stream, but there will be next Monday a stream in the evening. And next Tuesday, which is Christmas Eve, we will also have a stream. So on Christmas Eve, for anyone who is interested, I like to bring this fella out on stream. There he is. That is the startling picture of one... I don't actually know whether this guy is a famous fella, or this was just a picture that was taken specifically for this book. He does have a bit of a McCoy to him, doesn't he, Strider? That's Ebenezer Scrooge, everybody, because this is Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. For anyone who is not yet aware, and I'm sure that most of you are, on Christmas Eve, I like to do a live reading of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, because I'm learned like that. You know, I'm very much a member of high society. I love my reading. No, I don't. I've got dyslexia, and I wish I could be better at reading, but I'm not. Who knows? Maybe one day I will be. I'm certainly better than my dad now, aren't I, Super Sub? Well, ah. Straight in for the Christmas lights hanging, hopefully. BRB, no worries. Good luck, Super Sub. Good luck. What are you, an intellectual? Reading books, Connor? Whatever next. Look, I can read such lines as... Wait. Here. He broke down all at once. He couldn't help it. I know how you feel. Low blow right there. Hey, you gotta roll with the dark humor, right? Gets you through the low times. So yeah. Boom. That is next Tuesday. Tuesday, right? That's Christmas Eve. Livid! Thank you very much for the capic. Tuesday, 24th, yes. Then, next Wednesday, which is a week from today, it will be Christmas Day. What is today, sir? Why, today is Christmas Day. Books, nerd! Hey, your ass. A week from today, we'll be doing the other tradition, which is I do a multiplayer stream on Christmas Day. We play some games that the community can join in on, probably some marbles, and other things. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the other things are that we're going to be playing. I haven't really thought about it. Crab game. I do like a bit of crab game, to be fair. Might play a bit of crab game. Fall Guys. Good shout. Very good shout. Do people still play Gartic? Gartic was great. Do you remember 2020? Which was only 4 years ago, but seems a lifetime away because everything happened. Do you remember when Sussy Buggers was big? You know, the game, Sussy Buggers. What the fuck was it called? Beans in Space. Be mean to your friends. What was it called? You know the one. Fall Guys. No, Beans in Space. Space Beans. Among Us, that's the one. Connor, also hello. You're about to head to bed after a shift following followed by a trip to Efteling. God damn, man, you are a machine. 2 more shifts and then a weekend free. Nice. Amogus. Sorry, let me get that right. It is, of course, Amogus. Ras, how are you feeling today? How's the life and times? Livid, thank you for the cat pick. I'm going to react with Fraslove. If anybody hasn't already gone over to the YouTube channel, I would appreciate a little lurky over there. Currently, what it's showing me is that nobody is over there, but hey, who knows? Goose Goose Duck is a nice new Amogus. It's the same, but with birds and proximity duck. Proximity duck? Proximity chat. There you go. You have a mug of all the little murderous space beans floating through space. I need to see a picture of that. So yeah, exclamation mark YouTube if you haven't already. Gives you a link to the YouTube channel. If you've got a spare tab that you can throw my way, I would massively appreciate it. You know, boosts the channel. You're okay? Very sleepy. Decided to take it slow this evening. Nice. I reinstalled, after yesterday, I reinstalled Blasphemous. I know I should be playing Haiku. Ah, dude, that's a fucking great mug. It's had some use. Look at that. Very nice. Happy hump day, Sim. How you doing? There it is. Anybody that can spare a tab or anything for the YouTube channel. And if you haven't already gone to subscribe to the YouTube channel, I cannot emphasize enough how much it means to me. And any and all subscriptions over on the YouTube channel, growing it to the point where we might be able to get it to the 500 mark. 500 mark means that I can then monetize it, which means I can get ad revenue, and hopefully, you know, Good times. Yeah, you heard. You heard. I don't know why I'm holding it like this. This is a fun way to hold a mug. Ras, YouTube comes with priority chat where Fraz will see your messages even more. You're damn right. How many subscribers left to 500? I'm not going to lie. I think it's like 200. I think there's a good few hundred that we need. I haven't specifically looked recently. Shall I? I mean, I think it's, to be fair, I say 200. I think it's more than 200. Let's load it up. Let's go to my... Is it two? I need 206. Easy money. You know, we are always raking in the YouTube views and the YouTube subscriptions. Because people love a channel that is mostly the same as what's going on Twitch. Don't worry, in the new year, I'll sort it all out. And then the YouTube will have its own unique selling point, which will be the vertical aspect streams, which in theory are going to be a little bit like it's not going to be the same amount of content that, as you can see, because obviously all the games that I play are 16:9, so I'm going to have to like pick and choose which bits of the game gets seen for each scene. YouTube isn't great at pushing live content, which does help, chat, and you can... which does help, chat, and you can help with this. Is viewers and likes. Viewers and likes. Yes, thank you. Viewers and likes is massive. Can I get a like spike? I don't know why I say it like that, because it's actually a fun thing to say. So yeah, today, God of War. Tomorrow, Hitman. Saturday, I'll be over on the Gents. I will probably be joining them late because my show will come down like 8 o'clock in the evening. Maybe a little bit later, actually. And then I need to like get back, get showered, get ready, and then get into Discord and join them. I imagine they'll be playing some more Abiotic Factor because it seems to be the season of Abiotic Factor over on the Gents, which is a good game. It's a good game. Hello, Berin. Welcome in, Squire. Speaking of one of the Gents, they're going to be wild and fucking rigorously under the mistletoe. Sorry, I read that completely wrong. We're going to be wild and fucking rigorously under the mistletoe. Don't you fret. Oh, you weren't supposed to say that. Oh, well, the cat's out of the bag now. I don't know what you were doing with the cat. Or the bag. What's up, Baron? Hello. So, yeah. Abiotic Factor, for those that don't know, is Black Mesa, the survival game. It's not. Officially, it's nothing to do with Half-Life, but unofficially, everything to do with Half-Life. You basically are one of the scientists in the Black Mesa facility when the Half-Life Resonance Cascade shenanigans go down. And yeah, you got to survive. Do your thing. And survive. The demo for it was fun. It's still in early access, but so far, so good. The weird thing is, I don't know, because like, hold on, I need to cough. Hold on. So like some other survival games have the pull of like a random seed. Whereas Abiotic Factor has a very specific storyline that follows through a very specific map. So I don't really know what kind of replay factor it has in it. But then again, I mean, the majority of the reason that I'm playing it is because I get to play it with my mates. It's not one of those games that I would probably play by myself, but it's fun to play with friends. So yeah, that'll be Saturday. Abiotic Factor. I'll be a little bit late over on the Gent stream, which probably means that I missed my favourite game that I get to play with the Gents, which is Wreckfest. Because I like brum smashy time. Ark kind of has the same thing, but it's not very heavy on the story, and it has dinosaurs. See, the story of Abiotic Factor is pretty dang heavy and good. I mean, it is a particularly it draws heavily from the inspiration pot of Half-Life. Wreckfest is Carmageddon without post-apocalyptics. Yeah, and better car mechanics. This is the thing, like the driving. So I recently picked up Carmageddon because I was like, I'm kind of annoyed by Wreckfest. Wreckfest is so good, but the multiplayer aspect, which is a huge part of Wreckfest, is shit. Like, they just haven't put any time and effort into, like, servers for it. So Archetype, bless him, pays monthly for a private server. In fact, we'll probably play some Wreckfest on Christmas Day if I ask Archetype nicely if we can use the server. G'day, Jim! Good to see ya. Oh yes, less pedestrians in Wreckfest. In fact, if you hit a pedestrian, you instantly reset. So there isn't actually a way that you can hit pedestrians. It's an interesting technique. Some of the courses, you can like floor it, and you don't have to brake for the corner because you can just like use the pedestrians as an instant reset back onto the road. Zombies and robots. If you're in Germany, yeah, they didn't like you killing the real peeps, did they? Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, so I picked up Carmageddon and played it and was slightly not annoyed. That's not the right word, but was surprised by how great the actual driving experience in Wreckfest is. Like I don't know what the engine is that they use, but whatever physics it is behind the driving in that game is really solid. Like, I don't know how realistic it is, because guess what? I've never driven off of a 20-foot ramp before in a bus. Putting Android Lives Matter. Oh, okay. I guess you're not going to be using any of those Carmageddon mods then. No, I guess you will be using the Carmageddon mods to make sure that those pesky humans are on the road instead of the androids. Off for the rest of the week because you needed to use vacation time, so you may be getting a bit sloppy. Labyrinth Jim is sloppy time. It's sloppy time with Jim. How sloppy. I got some more 0% beer. Again, in solidarity with my pops, with Super Submariner, who may or may not be able to hear this. But yeah, I got some more 0% beer, because I'm off the wagon. No, on the wagon. Off the booze. And I'm like trying different things at the moment. Mostly they're quite delicious. There has been some false starts with other stuff. Not this time around, but previously when I've gone boozeless, I've tried like alcohol-free gins and alcohol-free rums and whiskies. They're all shit. Turns out, when most of the product is alcohol, when you take away the alcohol, what you're left with is shit. Maybe there's some good ones out there, I don't know. But yeah, none of the spirits, quote-unquote spirits, that I have had that alcohol-free are any good. But stuff like beer, where, you know, pound for pound, the actual alcohol content is quite low compared to the rest of the flavour profile, yeah, it's quite good. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm quite a good actor, and I can basically get myself in a mindset where I get the same sort of relaxation hit of a beer of an evening without any of the downsides of being all groggy. Maybe sloppy is a bad word. Nah, go get sloppy, man. Have a lot of Christmas cards left to do up, so you're getting festive. Saying a nice word about your fellow humans. Hell yes, Jim. The sloppy toppy. 0% beer is drinkable, just even more heavy on carbs, unfortunately. But it's still better than alcohol. Yeah. At least, you know, it's not empty calories. Looking at you, alcohol. At least I can use those calories for stuff like lifting and putting things down, lifting this mug to my face, this mug of coffee, the nectar of life that I need on a daily basis. Oh, you know me.
Hello, I'm the doctor.
That's what Pi Lawson says about me every single time. Hi, Pi Lawson. Oh, old Fraz, he can't take a step out of his door in the morning without a cup of hot joe in his hand, his morning brown. I'm actually starting to get used to the idea of being a coffee drinker. It makes my breath smell, and I don't like that. I've got a thing about bad breath. Not a big fan of bad breath, but still. We soldier on. Ah. Hey dudes, do you like teas shaped like... Wait, hold on. Do you like shirts shaped like teas? Fuck. Look at this one. This is from intotheAM, and it's not the only one. If you click that link and use FrazWAR10 at checkout, you can get yourself 10% off. Now, considering that Christmas is a week away, literally a week away, the chances are you're not going to get it in time for Christmas. But hey, who knows? Get some now and enjoy the new year with new shirts. Or, I don't know, wait until the January sales. Because my code stacks with all existing sales. It's not too bad if coffee gets the breath going bad. At least it can be used to melt icy locks, for instance. Ever thought that a lot of things that are brown are tasty, like chocolate, coffee, gravy, cocoa? Yeah. I can think of a lot of things that are brown and not tasty, though. Soil. Poop. Mulch.
I poop too much, and then I get tired.
And then I get bad breath. So, yeah. What is it about coffee that gets the stomach working? You know, it kickstarts everything down in the regions where nobody goes. Dude, Two-Face, I got a coffee mug right here. Here's a mug. There's some coffee in it. I can't you probably can't see it unless I tip it because I've drunk too much of it because I'm a coffee fiend. Oh, I'm off my tits on coffee. Been for a post-coffee tinkle yet, or as you like to call it, pisto? Pisto best. It's a laxative. Is it though? Because laxatives don't work that quickly, do they? Morning coffee and a smoke gets your bowels going, that's for sure, Jim. Yeah, what is it? Surely. Hey, 0.69 of a litre. Nice. That's a big-ass coffee mug. Coffee stimulates the increase in production of several hormones, such as gastrin and coloctestostosking. You heard. CCK. Which are involved in a response called the gastrocolic reflex, which stimulates contractions in your gut and moves poop towards your rectum for removal. I don't know why removal made me quite so happy. Excuse me? I need to go remove. Oh my god, what did my fucking castmate say the other day? This is grim. Giving birth to a stillborn otter. I was creased up for about 30 seconds when she said it. Oh, there you go. Both when you quit coffee and smoking, you were constipated for some time. Longer with smoking, though. Interesting. Ooh. I get the diuretic thing. But that's the pee part, not... that's the pee-pee times. All poo-poo times are pee-pee times, but not all pee-pee times are poo-poo times. And on that bombshell, should we load the game up? It's God of War time. So I'm a little bit confused as to like how much we've got left in this game. Obviously I'm going to start now scanning for like everything that I possibly can. I should actually, I'll tell you what, before we load it up, I should have a look at the achievements. We're 62% of the way into the achievements. FYI, I posted a link to an article about the NVIDIA app issue. Thank you, Pylorzen. Where is this? Is this in gaming? No. Where are we looking? Where are we looking? General? Aha! As someone mentioned it last night, the NVIDIA app. NVIDIA shares fix for game performance issues with new NVIDIA app. Thank you, dude. I'll have a little look at that later. You just realised that didn't work in English. Bruno is the name, as in the name that starts with Brun, which is brown in Swedish. Those taking Bruno to the swimming pool. Photo mode stuff reduces performance or just turn off NVIDIA overlay. Ah, okay. Alright, dudes, we still need to complete all of Brock and Sindri's favours. Assist all the wayward spirits. I thought we'd done that, but okay. Fully upgrade the Leviathan axe. I haven't done that. Okay. Free... Oh, shit me. We haven't done... There's so much we haven't done. Christ. Free all the dragons. Haven't done that. Defeat all the Valkyries. Haven't done that. Obtain the Traveller armor set. Haven't done that. Read all of the Jotnar shrines. Obtain the Ancient armor set. Kill all of Odin's ravens. Jesus, that's going to take a while, isn't it? Use treasure maps to find all of the dig spots. Collect all of the artifacts. And obtain all other achievements. The dick spots! Don't want to get those dick spots. Don't update until January. Okay, Snowdrake. Fucking hell. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. It feels like this is gonna take us a little while, right? And I am still... I'm very much hoping to that everything will line up lovely, mesh in the new year. So I'm hoping what will happen is I will finish Panto time, go home. Isn't that why I stopped 100%ing? Yeah, but two reasons why I do want to 100% this. Number one, I fucking love this game, and I do want to 100% it. Like, that's for me. And I totally get that, like, the viewership is down at the minute anyway, so whilst I'm not, like, whilst I'm not, I'm not just shrugging off the fact that the viewership is down. It does have a major effect on, you know, streaming confidence and all that jazz. But I can at least put that in the camp of, oh, it's because I'm on the streaming setup, you know? My mic quality isn't as good. My cam quality isn't as good. The stream itself, the game, isn't as high a quality as it could be normally. I'm more tired because I'm doing other shows, so I'm probably not on it as much as I would be. So, you know, there's all these things that I can write off why the viewership is down. Whereas if I was doing this in the Admiral's Alcove and the viewership started plummeting, then, I mean, I'd be very upset. Assassin's Creed Origins took about 120 hours to reach 98.5%. Are you ever going to get that last 1.5? No 100%ing, unless I do. Hey! Pylorzen, thank you very much for the like over on the YouTube channel. Appreciate it, dude. Excuse me, need to cough. Ta-da! So yeah. Obviously.
Port cannon ready!
The port cannon's ready. So... Rejoice, everybody. We have pork. Meat's back on the menu. Ceramics, someone had a director that didn't like their facial hair again. Entirely true. One and done. One's all you need, by Lawson. How you doing, Ceramics? You shaved too? Oh, nice. Where? Can I ask? So yeah, long story short, Ras, yeah, 100% in game isn't going to be bringing in the folks, but I can sort of write that off at the moment anyway, because I'm like, okay, well, you know, we're doing our thing. Your face! Oh, that's, I mean, it's unique. Do you have that thing where it feels wet because it's so cold? I have that. If I've had a beard for a long time and then I shave it off, my face always feels wet just because it... Apparently... I don't know how true this is. Apparently, human beings can't feel wet. We can only feel like the difference in temperature. So like if you put your fingers in water, if it's like perfectly... I don't know whether I fucking agree with this, but anyway, I do know. You saw that on QI, yeah, right? I don't know. Considering the amount of senses that we have, you know, like spatial senses, we have the ability to sense things getting close to our face, and like we don't just have the 6 senses, 5 senses. Like I feel like we can probably say that we can feel water, right? Right? Maybe it's not the specific thing of feeling water, but a combination of all various things means that we can feel water. Damn it, Baines, your wife recently started snoring, so you decided to use earplugs, but you can only get one in before she wakes up again. Turns out she doesn't like it when you shove earplugs in her nose. Hey, dude, how you doing? Actually makes a bit of sense since you wear gloves a lot at work, and you know when you're outside, and you know when the outside of the glove is wet. We can't feel wet. We deduct wet from context clues, whereas some animals have specific senses to feel wet. Feeling water is the 6th sense. The only way to be certain would be to ask a blind person. Their senses are so much stronger. I don't know if that one is true. You know, a lot of people are like, if you like go blind, all of your other senses get heightened to make up for it. Apparently, that's not true. Like you just can focus more of your attention on those other senses. Sorry, excuse me. So it's not that your hearing becomes more acute or your taste becomes more acute or this, that, or the other. They are exactly the same senses as they were previously. It's just that you can dedicate a little bit more brain power to them so that you focus on them more. The main thing where you can tell is checking if your laundry is dry when it's cold. I can't tell if it's wet or just cold in most cases without having the light on. Yeah. No, that does make sense. I guess, you know, buoyancy and stuff as well. You put your hand in something. If you put your hand in water, you would feel the water resistance, like you said. But you'd feel it, right? Even if it was the perfect temperature, perfect ambient temperature, so that moving your hand from the air into the water was like no temperature change, exactly the same temperature. You'd still feel the buoyancy though, right? Y'all, what up, dude? You'd feel cold, texture change, resistance, and if you're smart enough, you'd be like, that's wet, innit? Your visual sense brain area is a lot more plastic, so other senses can make use of it if you can't see. Really, I had heard that the whole like heightened senses when you lose one was a fallacy. Are you telling me that is actually the truth? Should we Google? I'm gonna do a Google. Let's do some quick research, quote unquote research. You know, I'll publish a paper on it and everything. Do the other sentence. Use English. Do the other senses get stronger? The plastic fantastic brain. Why losing one sense rewires others? You know what? You might be right. I don't know where I got my information. I was working off of old information. Neurobiologist Dr. Aitay Rabinovich led a new study showing that simple laboratory animals, when deprived of the sense of gentle touch, developed an enhanced sense of smell. There's a quirky phenomenon where people lose one sense and gain near super abilities in another, especially if that sense is lost in early life. Blind people may hear better. The deaf can have a type of enhanced vision. These super senses are not just learned behavior. The brain actually remodels itself, giving more real estate to other senses when one is missing. Now, a new study has found this sensory juggling also occurs in very simple animals and that the phenomenon is reversible. Unraveling how different senses interact in an animal easily studied in a laboratory can help us understand the sensations in humans and what happens when someone loses the sense. The study, published earlier this month, whenever the bloody hell this was released, in the journal PLOS Biology, showed that when these animals, microscopic roundworms, otherwise known as Caenorhabditis elegans, everyone, you know, it's giving a strong divert power to shield swines, are deprived of the sense of gentle touch. Oh, does that mean that they're not deprived of the sense of firm touch? Happy to give them a slap, but not going to be stroking them anytime soon. Deprived of the sense of gentle touch, they become super smellers, able to hunt out sources of food with a much fainter sense than their feeling peers. You can tell that by their name, they're very elegant worms. Yes. This reminds you of when you were taking philosophy classes, and I kid you not, there was a day when we discussed the philosophy around water being wet. There you go. Is honey wet? 0.5 of our brains are plastic, microplastics. I mean, I've coated my brain in plastic just in case I accidentally drop it in a puddle. You know, you can never be too careful these days. That's wet, innit? Sounds something like Joey Essex would say. The difference between science and screwing around is writing down the results. Thanks, Adam Savage. Our brains are kind of fantastic things that can adapt to a lot of things. Unfortunately, it also gives us Karens. True. I think when some group tested it, they did it with blind folks and found improved sense of touch surprisingly quickly. Study author Fred Hutchinson, Cancer Research Center neurobiologist, Dr. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it's Aitay Rabinovich, I think. A postdoctoral fellow at Dr. Ji Hong Bai's laboratory group engineered worms with touch neurons that could be switched on and off with a pulse of blue light. What the fuck? This technique, known as optogenics... What the fuck is... Hold on, we're going down a rabbit hole here, people. The fuck is optogenics? Allowed them to ask what happened when an animal regained feeling. Rabinovich and his colleagues found that when the touch neurons were turned back on, the worm's super smell disappeared in just a few hours. Lightning in the brain. What the fuck? On a recent Friday morning, you found the mad science rabbit hole. A grey-haired woman who I will call Sally arrived for an appointment with Carl Diceroth, a psychiatrist and a neuroscientist in the bioengineering department of the Stanford University. Sally, now in her 60s, had suffered since childhood from major depression and had tried the standard treatments, counseling, medication, even electroconvulsive therapy. Nothing helped. She had spent much of her adult life in bed and had twice attempted suicide. 7 years ago, she was referred to Diceroth, who used a combination of unusual medications and brain stimulation to treat autism and severe depression. He accepts only patients for whom all other treatments have failed. On Diceroth's advice, a surgeon implanted beneath Sally's left collarbone a small battery-powered device that regularly sends bursts of electricity into the vagus nerve, which carries signal into a deep brain structure that doctors think regulates mood. Originally developed for epilepsy, the vagus nerve stimulation, VNS, has been approved by the Food and Drug Administration for use in a kind of treatment-resistant depression from which Sally suffers. But the exact reason for the effectiveness is not understood. Sally says that VNS has transformed her life, and that apart from one period of going pancake, she has just experienced a few dips. She seems to be in one of those dips when she took a seat facing Diceroth. There's just so much going on, she said. She'd recently suffered a blackout when her physician thought might be related to a drop in blood pressure, and she had decided reluctantly to stop driving until she understood why it had happened. Walking was hard, too. She was scheduled to have knee surgery soon, but it frightened her. Well, that's a lot to think about, Diceroth said. He spoke quietly, but with a positive lilt, countering the downward tug of Sally's mood. Not super low blood pressure, he said, scanning her chart, so that's actually not as concerning as I thought. Of her decision to suspend her driving, he said, that is smart, while it's being figured out. He added, you're still socializing, I see, which is very important. He was not mollified. Mood's been down, she said, just spiraling down. She mentioned insomnia, bad dreams, low appetite. No suicidal thoughts, he asked. No, she said. With sudden urgency, she asked to have the VNS current increased. Can we please go up to 1.5? She had been receiving 1.2 milliamps every 5 minutes for 30 seconds, but was no longer able to feel the effects. You're tolerating the device very well, Diceroth said. After some discussion, I think we can go up a little. He handed her a programming wand, which looked like a little Wii remote. She placed the broad flat end against the left collarbone over the implant. Diceroth took from his desk what appeared to be a smartphone, a controller for the wand, and thumbed the screen as if tapping out a text. The wand emitted a trilling tone. I can feel it, she said. But you're not coughing, and that's good. Problems with the throat are not the only side effect of VNS. Cells outside the targeted treatment area can be roused, affecting cognition. After increasing the voltage, Diceroth asked Sally the day's date and the countries she travelled through to get to his counties. And to count backwards from 100 by sevens. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't be able to do that. Wait. 100. 93. 86? 79? No, it wouldn't be 79. It would have to be 77, right? Nah, I've already got off the... Yeah, no, okay. Well, clearly don't ask me to count backwards from 100 in sevens. So... I mean, this is a massive, massive article. You need a nap, or you will do it unwillingly behind the PC. Go nap, Night Dweller. And I would not blame you if that nap turned into a sleep. Or if I did, I would be a huge hypocrite. They genetically engineered the sense of touch to turn on or off with blue light so that they can test what happens when they deprive the worms from touch. Doctor, it's clear he has brain damage. What, the worm? My God! Oh God, what was the quote? I fucking love. It's something about testing snails, I think. Like artificially tweaking snails' biology so that they were like giving snails amnesia. And then somebody just like put forward this situation where a load of scientists are just gathered around a snail being like, what do you remember? ... Oh my God, he remembers nothing. What have we done? Just really like that idea. The worm failed to count back from 100 and couldn't tell what counties it had been through on the way to the office. Mr. McHenry, counting backwards in sevens from 100 is a common neuropsychological test for memory loss. There you go. 100. 93. Right? 80. 103. 85? Yeah, 85. Is it? 93. Is it 89? Well, that doesn't make any sense. 100 minus 7 is 93. Then 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86. Yeah! Come on now. So yeah, 86. Oh, so it must go up in threes, right? 86, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, but that doesn't make any sense either. Oh, no, it does make sense because you're counting back from 100, not up from 0, aren't you? So you don't actually have to hit 70. In my head, I was like, it has to get to 77, right? Because then you'd have to minus 7, and then you get to 70. But no, it doesn't, because that's not how that works. I'm trying to puzzle it out, and it's not. Stop it. So hold on. Yeah, 86, 79, 72. Well, yeah, if we don't get to 77, we're definitely not getting to 0. 72, 65, 58, 51, 44, 37, 30. There you go, there's our first round number. Oh, of course 30 would be because if you think about it, if you're tipping it on its head, 30 is the equivalent of counting up from 0 to 70. Counting backwards from 100 in sevens gets to 30, but counting up to 30 is the new 70. There we go. I still think I'd fail that test massively. Let's hope I never get brain damage, because it'll confuse the hell out of everybody. Either that, or people are going to think I have brain damage. Well, maybe I do. Who fucking knows? Good year, Pixelhound. Good year, 86. There's no return from 86. Don't even try. I can load the game up. Puddin', you feel like you missed a few numbers? I feel like I hit most of them, I think. Thank you all very much for being here. Now it is time to see whether the game is going to be nice to us. Whether OBS is going to play ball. Whether this is all going to be perfectly cromulent. So far, so good. As a kid, you had concussion a few times, so would be surprising. Wouldn't be surprised if you had some damage. The test is not so much as to the subtractions; it's more about you remembering your errors and being able to correct them. Ah, there you go. Enough of that. Enough about neuroscience and giving worms the ability to have super smell. More about God of War. Now, Mimir, the head on my belt, seems to be implying that the next piece of, like, the story is going to be us locked in for a long time, if not the entirety of the rest of the game. So, oh well, that's awkward. Don't be doing this game. You're shitting me. Okay, so in this scene, absolutely fine. Smooth as silk. All of these colors, all these particles, all these lights. We're not dropping any frames. Well, maybe a little bit. But I head off over to this section, the map, and suddenly I'm chugging. I have a feeling this game just spends like half an hour loading all of the assets in the background. So, we're in Midgard. In Midgard, we have the Shores of Nine. There are 2 lore markers. There is one Realm Tear encounter. We have 2 in Midgard in its entirety. We still need to do 3 more quests, which are favors, basically. 1 more artifact needs to be found. 4 mystic gateways need to be discovered. 4? Good lord, that's a lot. 3 more shops! 3 more shops? Surely we're not close to the end of the game yet. There's 10 more Odin's Ravens. We've killed all the Valkyries. There is still something that we haven't discovered. 2 Nornir chests. 3 legendary chests, and a partridge in a Realm Tear. This is the 2 Realm Tears, which I think that's it. Once we get these 2 Realm Tears, we're done. Alfheim, undiscovered, and apparently an Odin's Raven somewhere in there. I mean, it's been a hot minute since we've been to Alfheim. Alfheim was the one with the elves, right? And I feel like I've got all of the abilities to unlock things now. So maybe we do go back to Alfheim. Helheim? Oh my god, there's like...
Hello!
Hello! Hi, Scooby. Good to see you, dude. We got 5 Odin's Ravens. 4 artifacts. And a legendary chest. We should... Muspelheim is 100%ed, although technically not, because I do really want to get the gold. But we're going to go back at the end for that one. Niflheim is 100%ed. We've got everything. no longer do we need to bugger about. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since we've gone to see the elves, Mr. Frodo. So, I think that's Alfheim. I'm not gonna lie, OBS is still having some issues. Issues that it wasn't having yesterday. Which is such bullshit, but I'm just gonna plow on. What the fuck? We're down to 33 FPS there for a second. Ignore it, Fraz. Ignore it. All this means is I'm definitely not starting God of War Ragnarok whilst we're on the laptop. I will only be starting God of War Ragnarok once I'm back on the main streaming rig. Can I get some more hoy hoys for Scooby and anyone else that's joining us? Lovely to have you. I'm so fucked off. What the hell is going on here? All of this is exactly the same as it was yesterday. That's exactly the same as it was yesterday. Robs! What up, dude? Oh, you've been hit. Sorry, you were giving Scooby a... I was like, wait a minute. I've said hi to Robs. This is BS. What? Why? Why are you like this OBS? Come on. Come on. I've changed nothing since yesterday's stream. And yesterday's stream was fine. Yeah, the video encoder is fine.
Hello!
Hello, Shannon! Why? Why? I can't believe that we're not going through a single stream of this game without something going horribly wrong. I mean, the camera's working a little bit better. Shannon, no! No! I need everyone that I can get at the minute.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Feels like maybe shit is standard for moment. Did I leave anything running in the background that I didn't want to leave running? I mean, there's a possibility that Discord was sucking up a load of CPU. Shit me, Pylos, and I still need to do your other sound command. I'm so sorry, man.
Ah, Alfheim. I missed its gentle breeze and the sweet smell of honeysuckle and blood. Well, judging by the sky, the light elves are in control of the light this time.
Explain.
You see, the light elves and dark elves
are always fun.
Alright, screw you, graphics. DLSS on quality was absolutely fine last time. We're just going to put it on ultra performance for today.
Fighting over the light. That part we know.
But did you also know that control of the light has changed hands no less than 213 times?
Really?
It's true. Each side believes itself the rightful keepers of the light and argue they're simply fighting for survival. But the fact of the matter is, the war has been going on so long, they don't know who they are without it.
This is such bullshit. This is such bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, it's starting to make me feel a little bit emotional, the amount of fuckery that we're having. I mean, was there like a stealthy update? Did something stealthily update behind my back? OBS is still on 30.2.3. Oh, I'm not entirely sure where to find out what graphics drivers we're on. This has to stop. Every time. And yesterday's stream was, once we'd gone through all of the issues, there wasn't anything wrong. And I haven't changed anything. I mean, I guess once more, I do everything that I've been doing every feckin' time that this shit happens. Which is number one, check power settings. Device manager, display adapted properties driver. Thank you, Snowdrake. Yeah, power mode is fine. Excellent. We're on gaming mode. Yep. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Now we're at like ha 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 ha. Fuck me. Fuck me sideways. Ah. Just gonna get rid of the game for a second because it's clearly having an issue. Good lord. Hold on, let me just see, because I think... please hold. Oh my word. No. The display resolution is 1920 by 1080. So it's... I mean, it can go higher, but I specifically set it to 1920 by 1080. Second screen, also 1920 by 1080. So I'm not pushing anything more than the laptop can handle. Driver-wise. What did we download yesterday? 565.90. Yeah, so the driver's the same as yesterday. I don't get how things can be so wildly different day to day. They just don't. When nothing changes. OBS is currently actually pushing quite hard. But this is the thing, I've just checked the settings in OBS and we're using exactly the same settings that we used yesterday. So CPU usage is like 11% on OBS right now. Well, no, I think that was because I was going through File Explorer. Because I've closed File Explorer now and the CPU usage has gone down. None of this makes sense! I am so fucked off. Oh god, I got such a cracky little wrist. Yeah, and I don't blame you. I'm just looking at the fucking viewership plummet. I don't blame you. I wish you weren't leaving, but I get it. You're just watching a person having an existential crisis over their tech. When this is supposed to be one of my jobs. Same. We've actually got it. DLSS is on ultra performance. Pixel Hound, you're not going anywhere. Churchill told you to never give up, never surrender. And while you might not be fighting on the beaches, you've got that stubborn streak in you. Oh my god. Let's just... I'll tell you what. Let's go back to Niflheim, because we were in Niflheim for a long time yesterday with zero fucking issues. Right now, 58 frames per second, 30 frames per second. Back to 58. Remember, this was absolutely fine yesterday. So there is a bit of me that thinks, maybe... I didn't update anything, Scooby! This is the fucking thing! I've just double checked that OBS is on the same settings. The same version. Graphics drivers are also exactly the same. What fixed it yesterday? Rolling back OBS, rolling back the graphics drivers. And I've just double checked. OBS is on the same version as it was yesterday. The graphics drivers, same version as they were yesterday. But for some fucking reason... And bearing in mind, I've lowered all these settings as well. Only antivirus running in the background. To background processes, we have NVIDIA, Display Link, Mackie, Stream Deck, Camera Hub, Acer Care Center, the NVIDIA GPU activity. Windows security. And Bluetooth devices. Of which there are none. And we're chugging. Like, I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. Rage cough. Which is not good. So I'm just going to go back to Niflheim, because we know that Niflheim was fine. But the thing is, we were also wandering around, having a lovely time in Midgard yesterday. Yeah! Yeah, we can't even get 60. I'm so fucked off. If you try turning it off on again, the game, yeah. OBS would obviously drop the stream. And I'm so anti-dropping it. Because, like I said before. Like I said. Look, I get it. I'm a partnered streamer. I don't need the viewership. But fuck me does it hurt, man. It really hurts. It hurts confidence. It hurts so many things to, like, see the viewership. You know, you restart a stream. And, like, 50% of the viewers just don't come back. And that shit hurts. And it eats away at your confidence. And there's... If you're talking about since yesterday's stream, yes. Look at that. So yeah, this is Niflheim. We spent a great deal of the stream yesterday in Niflheim, and we spent it... Graphics were on original. Display was actually on... quality. But this is the thing, Scooby. Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. So why do I need to restart the... And I'm not... Obviously, I'm not pointing this at you. This isn't your issue. You're not the one that's making me... But, like, why the fuck do I need to restart the PC when nothing has changed? Obviously something has changed, because... Well, I'm on exactly the same settings as I was yesterday.
I didn't think we'd see you out here, since you and Brock got back together. Everything okay?
Oh, better than ever. You know, I really think we've both grown in our years apart.
So how come you're back here?
Just catching some fresh air. Look,
Amanda, thank you very much.
My brother, but he still smells like a
Inando
fetid
one
dung
cheered.
pile.
X500. You can't predict when these random problems occur. We're baffled too. But we're here and not going anywhere less than 3.
I wish that were true, Ananda. Bless you. Thank you very much. You are here and not going anywhere. If I restart the stream, we'll be sitting on 40 viewers, if that. And we're on 60. On a stream where, you know, on average we get like 80. So, you know, the pain is already starting to compound, but I appreciate the words. And I obviously appreciate the 500 bits. And again, I gotta tell myself, I gotta remind myself, you know, I don't need the viewership, I don't need it. I'm lucky enough to be a partnered streamer. Hooray! Woo! But it does something to your brain. Oh my god, fuck it. And just have to fucking restart then. Like, cause what else is there? And then what am I expecting? What the fuck am I expecting to happen? Restart. Oh, magic. And then, what, going forwards, I just have to roll a fucking dice as to whether the laptop wants to work or not? Well, then I'm gonna have to restart the PC every single fucking time? Let's restart graphics drivers. Windows Control Shift B. Oh, Scooby, thank you. Well, my tech issues is clearly
Scooby008 has gifted 5 subs.
really, really raking in the money. Thank you so much, Scooby. Mitral, Astriel, Draven, Chaos, Battlewaxter. I've reset the graphics drivers. So I guess whilst... This just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. Let's restart the game.
I'm gonna have to go into hardcore hacking mode.
The issues will disappear once you get to the spin team.
Hardcore hacking mode.
Thank you so fucking much, Pylolzad.
by 0 or Frass hacking that laptop.
Right. Oh, another! Stop it, you guys, stop it. I appreciate that so much. You have the face of a man facing tech issues. You also produced this face, but luckily you're not watched by people.
X1000. Money, although doesn't solve problems, does make them a little more palatable. Less than 3.
It's true. Thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies there, Ananda. Hi, Trend. How you doing? Yeah, what else can I kill? It doesn't make any sense! None of this makes any sense. Game mode is supposed to do that, and we do have game mode on. OBS is in exactly the same state as it was yesterday. All of the settings from yesterday's stream, remember, so here's the most frustrating thing for me at the moment, is that every time that we're streaming this game, we're having some issues, okay? Which is annoying. But every time we stream this game, we then fix the issues, usually with a restart of some kind. And then I sit back and I go, oh, thank God we've solved it. And then I go again. Some fucking reason. It doesn't stick. The fix never sticks. You know the stream's coming via a dual stream portal. It's called Restream. I mean, I guess we could. It's an option, but honestly, I can't see that being making any difference, Ananda. Because the thing is, I am going to be sending exactly the same signal. Will, hello, dude. Is streaming until you complete the game. Sweet, you damn right. At the minute, we're streaming until I can make the fecking game work. Right, restart graphics drivers. That beep is on my side. That is the onboard computer beep for reset graphics drivers. Stickster, the only option in God of War is borderless or windowed. Background processes. Beep boop beep. What do we have? What do we have? Anything that we can kill. Anything we can kill that is actually using. I guess I take away. No. Ah. Now, okay. I don't see this making a difference. But I have lied to you here. Right? This isn't exactly the same setup as it was yesterday. Because my camera yesterday, I did end up plugging directly into the laptop.
Trust me. Trust me.
And then today, I plugged it back into the extender. So, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to have to remove the camera. So, here's a happy, sexy face. There you go. You get to look at that whilst I reposition the cable. If you're having some similar problems with Indiana Jones, fresh rebooting the system, or you get shit FPS. The thing is, like, I am starting the stream. Like, every stream is started from a cold laptop. Nice sexy face, I know. Just leave it like that. We're nailing this thing. All I need to do is put a split in the middle of the picture so that it can talk like a Canadian. Why is it every single time we play this game we're having issues? When stream to stream, I'm not changing anything. Thanks, Amanda. Right, so now colder PCs are faster than hotter PCs. Maybe mine's different. Mine likes to be warmed up. Get the engine going. I can't see this making a fucking... I'm a very manly muppet. Very manly muppet. A cent of a difference. Hello, Calico. I love your cross, Fraz. Your cross would have uninstalled and turned off the PC by now. The only thing is, if I do that, like... goodbye stream, you know? So, Calico, yesterday we fixed the issues. The issues were fixed. Okay, yeah, we're instantly dropping down to 59. Yeah, that's chugging. What in the absolute shit? I am so upset, man. Oh, it's painful. Cozy Joe, good to see you, dude. Why, though? Why? So right now, I don't know anybody that was... If you were here last stream, which was yesterday, which had exactly, and I'm talking now exactly the same layout, including the camera being plugged into the same USB drive. OBS, same settings. Game, same settings. We rolled back the graphics drivers. On this scene, yesterday, we were rolling at around 0.9 CPU usage. Right now, we're at 11. Now 13. Now 12. So where the fuck that extra 10% CPU is coming from, I don't... And it is the CPU... It's being overloaded, basically. Something is happening, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what the fuck it is. We fixed it yesterday. The way we fixed it is we rolled back OBS, and we rolled back the graphics drivers. Do we roll back even further? Can I roll back the graphics drivers without restarting the PC? I very much doubt it. I'm not defeated, dudes, but I am supremely upset by what's going on here. Alright, what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to throw myself out of the window. No! That might have been a little bit too dark. Just going to reinstall the display driver that we did yesterday. I don't get it. I don't get it! I've gone into software encoding just for a bit. For no reason. Because why not? Why not? Give me some good news, chat. Tell me some nice things. Anything. Tell me about lunch. What does that mean? I'm actually still full. I had an entire pizza. It was a little bit too much, but I couldn't stop eating it. I think the reason I couldn't stop eating it is because I was thirsty more than hungry. Something to do with the fact that I'd already done 2 shows. I was so convinced. So convinced that today was going to be like zero issues. Pixel Hound, you finished work for the year. Does that count? Yes, it bloody well does. Nice. Puddin', you got a new sound system, and I sound lovely. Ananda experimenting with new Pud for Mum's birthday, if that counts. Yes. Found your way to the home office place without too much trouble. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Yeah, so Pylos, and I'm actually installing just the driver, not the GeForce experience. I'm preparing to install. I don't know what Fraswell bot's talking about. They were way out of time. Just to exclude that, yeah. It's just really, 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 really upsetting when, like, we made it work. Yesterday it was fine. It was better than fine. The quality of yesterday's stream was good. We were at 1080 60 on original quality in God of War. DLSS was on quality rather than performance, so it looked good. It was smooth. Yeah, you know, every now and again we'd had a little dip, maybe 1 or 2 frames a second we dipped out. Really, you can see why I was cast as a prince, you know it. Oh, am I cutting out during install? Oh, I didn't know that. We're not dropping frames, so I'm assuming that's other issues. What's cutting out? Like, the camera's cutting out, or the whole scene is cutting out, or what? It's not cut out for Ananda. Not cutting out for Ras. Oh no, Pudding! Your new sound system! Not for Stickster either! Oh god, no, Pudding! Oh god, no! It was just biometrics. They're supposed to let you know what else they need via email, if anything. Nilk also hears no... Oh god, Pudding, it's your new audio system. Or Pudding's new sound system is so good that you can tell the subtle nuances of things cutting in and out that other people cannot hear. Are you sure it's not just me being stilted in the way that I'm talking? Stilton. Hobie doobie 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 doo. Installing graphics drivers, everybody, and I'm having to do that thing, that old school thing of hovering the mouse cursor over the line just to make sure that it is actually installing, because honestly, I can't tell whether it's moving or not. More like a Lester than a Stilton. It hasn't moved since I put the cursor where it is right now, so keep your fingers crossed, dudes. Hey, Magnus. I'm so fucked off at the issues that we're having. I don't understand why anything has changed since yesterday's stream. It doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair. It doesn't. Really doesn't seem fair. Because we did a lot of fault finding yesterday. We did, what was it, like 2 or 3 hours worth of fault finding. Got to the bottom of it. You know, rolled back OBS. Lovely jubbly. Rolled back the graphics drivers. Lovely jubbly. Nilk, that's what I thought as well, but I was recently reliably informed that you can update graphics drivers on the fly these days. Although, yeah, it does seem to have stuck. We do appear to be hanging in the install, so maybe not. Maybe that is not the case. No, your data might be the good data, Nilk. Who knows? I mean, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Yeah, it is. Good evening, Hal! Next time you get it working, take a backup of the system so that when it fails next time, you simply forget the backup and chuck the entire fucking thing into the sea. Yeah, it's not going to be long until I'm at that point. It's just so frustrating. Oh no, it is moving! It is moving! Wow, okay. That took a while. It's just... It's so frustrating. I wonder if there's any, like, enhanced Acer stuff that's working in the background.